Hello everybody, Ryan here with another episode of the Game Prowl, and today we are taking a look at Magicmaker by Tasty Stewdios. But I already went over that joke in the Alpha Dragon. If you do recall, I did make a video on this prior, back when it was in an early state of, was it beta? I think it was in its late beta phases. It's now in full release, and it is currently available via Steam, Good Old Games, or GOG, and there was another website as well that I can't recall the name of. I'd never heard of it before, but I mean, hey, if you have a profile there, then you can pick it up there as well, I suppose. Why not? But anyways, enough of the silly semantics and whatnot. This is a 2D, what do you call it, an action platformer? Maybe. No, I call it an RPG. A 2D RPG platformer in which you, well, as the name implies, make magic. You create your own spells using a very, very wide array of materials. There's, I think it's something like 2 million possible combinations. Lots of combinations, some good, some absolutely abysmal, but they're all pretty fun to make. So okay, it's a big game. It's a game that's pretty big on its creativity, but enough jibber jabber. Let's boot on into the game here. Just as a side note for future Game Prowls, I did a Twitter poll. Oh man, the most reliable of information source gatherings. Basically, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna start skipping on the options menu now on Game Prowls. I wasn't really sure if people were interested in, which is the excuse I had to tell myself every single bloody video. I mean, if you guys want to see it, let me know, but you know what, I mean, I suppose if there's like a dire question you guys need to ask me, just ask me and I'll answer in the comments and whatnot. But yeah, let's boot into the game here. Back to the game. We're booting into save file 3. Save file 1, we will, we'll see later in the game, because I do want to demonstrate some later on things. If you recall in the Alpha Dragon, when I boot up into my, my main profile, we had a whopping, yeah, it was like a refracting laser. Don't worry. My late game profile, which I will show you near the end of this video, is far more interesting this time around, I'll say that much. But welcome to Dorwall Community College. You play as a recently hired security guard. Since you were unemployed, you were, well, employed here after going through a temp agency. And now your job is to go around doing random chores, because that is totally what security guards do. That is absolutely what they do. They leave the grounds of the college constantly in order to, what's it called? In order to achieve their greatness. But if you'll see up here in the map, I certainly hope that cursor is showing. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know, sometimes recording programs are weird, man. But yeah, there are, already there's a big difference between the alpha version, that you immediately have access to every single location in the game. You got the forest, which is the first level you go to, but after that point you can go to any one of these other, any other one of these worlds all over the place. You have the, yeah, so you got the forest, the caves, the castle, the desert, and the temple. I don't know why the temple is at the top of the dungeon, but or top of the college, but whatever. We're gonna go to the forest first of all, so we can show off some of the gameplay. I'll show off the crafting after we do a stage, so that way I'll have some new materials to work with, But for now, I suppose I'll show off my basic spells for right now, why not? Let's go over down here. There's different crafting stations all over Dorwall, but it really doesn't matter, because you can just go to this one and do everything. It just seems silly. I don't know why you'd go around to all the other ones when you can just go to this one. In addition, whenever you go to a stage, you can also access that stuff, so I'm actually wasting my time down here. Right, let's not waste my time, actually. Let's just go straight to the forest. Now, another thing you'll probably recall from the alpha or beta version of this game that I covered is that you originally got your quests by talking to the various NPCs that you can see walking around Dorwall now. No longer! You basically immediately start with all quests that you could possibly have up to that point, which it's an interesting idea. I don't know if I like it or I don't know if I don't like it. It definitely, I don't know, I mean, it streamlines gameplay. Also makes Dorwall seem a bit dead though, because there's nothing to do here other than upgrade your spells and do some other small gibbons that don't really matter. You just go to the locations and get your quests. But let's go over here now. Take a look at our quest in the forest zone. So this is your I suppose, your level select screen. You can only select one quest at a time, which I believe is another change. You just select one of these, and you can do whatever quest it is that you're going for. You got free play with the associates. this is one thing that confused me. Like, it says free play and associates difficulty, but after that, I mean, it doesn't tell you what difficulty is Sun. Is Sun hard? Is Sun easy? I don't know what difficulty Sun is. It's a bit odd, certainly. Like, but whatever, you know what, I'll just go ahead and tell you. This is Associates, Sun is Bachelors, I think Masters is a Scroll, and PhD is a Tombstone. That is in order of easiest to hardest. So, in terms of difficulty, it goes Cake, Sun, Scroll, Tombstone. So, there you go, it's easy enough to figure out. And the difficulty is very important because, well, in case you couldn't tell, the, what's it called? You have access to every world in the game, so you're not gonna get your, right off the bat in the game, so you're not gonna get your difficulty curve that way. But you will get your difficulty curve by doing the quests on the various, what's it called, difficulties. So either way, let's do clean up the forest. And why not? We got the artiste. Trees in the great door wall area are a magic god, our magic god. Their leaves do not decompose or decay. This leaves the trees looking pristine year-round. But the leaves from last autumn clump together in giant piles, leaving unsightly orange clumps all over the woods. It looks so gaudy. The forest would be much nicer if you were to remove all the leaf piles. I don't know what kind of accent that was, but you know what, doesn't matter. Let's go. So once you select it, you can go through your spells once again and select the ones that you want. In this case, we got Burst Ignition, Scrying Blaze, and my Slow Fall Flaming Robe. These are just randomly generated. I didn't name these, as much as I wish I could take the credit for these two glorious names. But what this one is it's a flaming bullet that homes in on targets, and this is a explosive lightning ball. It's pretty great. Meanwhile, my robes, they give me a shield, they let me fall slower, and they let me leave a fire trail, which you've undoubtedly already seen by now. Let's boot into the game. And I'll talk more about the spells and the wands and the difference and whatnot. So, for the wand, of course, I had the fire lightning ball. So what that does is, well, you press left mouse and there you go. You shoot your lightning ball. But on your right mouse, you also have your spell, which costs mana, as you can see down here. And apparently I got an achievement for that. Alright. It costs mana every time you cast it, but it's generally a lot more powerful, and, well, actually that's it. It's a lot more powerful. There you go. It really is that simple. But yeah, and of course down here you also have your HP. Guess what happens when that hits 0? You die! It's great. Death might not be a bad thing, though. It feels really weird to say that. Depending on your build, like say my build that I'm going to be showing off later, death may actually be preferable. Death might be a good thing, which is again one of those wonderful things about this game. You can play it so many ways. If you want to play as a suicidal phoenix, which is basically what I am, go for it. I mean, why not? Oh shit, that's a good drop. Alright. So yeah, whenever you destroy, well, basically anything, there's a chance you'll get some loot from it. Or in the case of bees, they'll bring the loot to you. And again, that loot is either going to be a material that you can use to craft additional spells with, or it could be resources for alchemy, which again, we'll go over at a later point in time. Whoa, my goodness, the fire's spreading! Goodness, look at all those goblins, where'd they all come from? Well, let's send in some more flaming... Oh god, it's all gone wrong, where am I? I don't even know where I am anymore! Cast the spells! Just go on ahead and back on out of there. Ooh, we got a bouncy ball. That's always fun. Bouncy balls, well, they make your spell bounce. It's pretty silly. Goodness, there's a lot of things over here, aren't there? What have we got here? We got D, D, F. We got C explosive powder. Booyah, baby. C is a really good grade of material. I'm surprised I've been getting it a lot so far. I mean, I guess that's the glory of playing on the higher difficulty than easy. Admittedly, I haven't played too much on Associates. I've mostly been getting the, or rather, on Bachelors. I've mostly been getting the Associates spells out of the way. But, what the f- Oh, there's a goblin there! You were confusing me. It was just kind of going wherever. I thought it was going to turn on me for a second there. Those fairies are so wounded. I would almost feel bad for them if they weren't terrible, mischievous creatures of doom. What we got here? We got a Stone of Earth, that's used for alchemy, and we got another bouncy ball. Good, who doesn't love a good old-fashioned bouncy ball? Let's hit that beehive. Smash it. Our job is not to smash the beehives, but you know what? Loot is loot. And, ooh, hello there. Down here, we got a plant. The various worlds will all have 4 crystals, and those 4 crystals will give you access to jolly good rewards at the end of every stage. So those are definitely something you're gonna want to look for. They also instantly heal you up to full HP, so bear that in mind too. You could, say, try and use it for a really clutch heal or something, who knows. Let's keep on digging around up here. Fire! Crush everything, just use those spells, man. They don't cost too much mana, at least depending. Again, previously I had a spell that consumed, I believe it was like 40 mana per hit. It was kind of crazy. You can make some really bloody expensive, but really bloody powerful spells. Alongside that suicidal, you know what, I'll talk about the suicidal phoenix more when we get there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That poor goblin is just stuck. I would feel bad for him if he wasn't a goblin, but he is, so it doesn't matter really. Okay, time to run. Ooh, there's a, looks like a essence of red. I want it. I want that. Or essence of apple, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it's just an apple with a sweet background. Nope, it's an essence of red. I was right the first time. Why do I never listen to myself? Oh, well, apparently I broke another beehive as well. Yeah, go down, wizard man. You do not want to get stung by the bees. Oh, hey, look. There's another poor goblin trapped eternally. Can I hit him from here? Oh, I totally can. Suck it! Alright, I'll just leave him to burn. You're not worth my time anymore, you goblin mage. Oh, apparently he's... Okay, no, there you go. Apparently you were worth my time. I decided to kill you after all. Lots of treasure. We got Everfrost. Lots of fire. This game has been giving me so much fire. When I made it out of the tutorial segment, it gave me like 5 fires and 6 explosive dust. It was kind of crazy. A little bit on the silly side, definitely. Oh dear. How many more? We got, only got one more pile of leaves somewhere. Somewhere in here we got one last pile of leaves to clean up. As I said, I don't know if security guard is the actual proper term for this. I mean, I don't know. My college security guards certainly don't go around doing favors for me. Oh, you're a bad guy. Get out of here. Oh, why am I trying to dodge? I have the shield. The sweet and powerful electric shield. What on earth are those bullets targeting? Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh god, the shield's gone. Walking back and forth. So obviously, the shield is generated with an electric rod, so naturally it doesn't recover over time. It recovers as you scuff your feet along the carpet. It's pretty great. That's the boss area over there. Let's not go there yet. You can fight the boss and not leave the area, but you know what? Why not save the boss for last? Seems like a good idea. At least to me. I don't know. I've been told by many that I'm full of terrible ideas, but you know what? Who cares? Terrible ideas are good ideas. You just don't realize it yet. Fire the lightning bolts! Ooh. Ah, this slow fall feather is really messing with my groove, man. Even though I friggin' use it on my main. Let's recharge that. Build up the static charge! Oh dear. Build it up again, build it up again. Oof, it's gone. I'm pretty sure that when the shield is black, it's not going to... Oh dear, we're trapped. Just fire everything. Alright, we got our quest done. You can tell by the sweet jingle. And, oop, looks like... Oh, no, there's a health crystal over there. Health! I missed it. God damn it. But I did get some Evercold Ice. And another Type C. Oh, no, it's a D. That's a D, never mind. Oop, there's a health crystal as well. Alright, well, either way, there's our quest up there, as you can tell. Clean up all the plants. I can't see, my recording is in the way, and dispose of the giant plant monster. Alright, let's go. Giant plant monster, of course, the boss. You might, again, if you watch the Alpha Dragon, you'll probably remember him. He's the same as always, or maybe you might not, because he still randomly generates as always. The bosses are not random, but procedurally generated. There's lots of different combinations of bosses you can fight. In this case, we got Gaspus Bramblebraid. In this case, he is going to fire brambles and charge at us with his singular tentacle. Other alternatives are, well, oh dear, this clairvoyant thing is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't he? Ow. Ooh, I don't want to die to the first boss. I mean, it's not really the first boss, and one could argue that I'm playing on a harder difficulty than I should be. But you know what? Whatever. Sometimes you just gotta play on a hard difficulty to get those fatty loots, you know? Besides, if you play carefully enough, you'll be fine. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's targeting! He's targeting! Go down! Woohoo! I almost didn't make it down fast enough. Just kill that plant thing. Nice thing about the, okay! I just got decked in the face. This clairvoyant thing is really not working out in my favor right now. Whew. Yeah, this just... I don't even know what they're targeting. They're just kind of going. Oh, down below. I really want to take care of this thing to make sure I don't die, because that thing really hurts when it hits me. Did I get it? No, I did not. Also, once you destroy all the boss's parts, he's completely helpless. Kind of. He'll fire out the spores, but now every single hit on him should be a crit. Shut up, Skype! God, I knew I should have gone into offline mode. I knew it. I knew it. Alright. Well, either way, he's basically screwed now, so let's finish him! And he's done. Again, there's lots of different ways you could fight that boss. You could have 4 tentacles that go around. He could... His, like, little side plant could just kind of, like, start spilling acid on the walls. He could have a mouth that tries to breathe you in instead of shoots out spores. Lots of different ways, but let's go back to the college, and let's go over some spell creation a little bit more in depth this time, shall we? Alright, here's our award. Every time at the end of this level, you have this zone over here where... Did I? Oh, I didn't grab all the gems. Whoops. Well, if you aren't a moron and do actually grab some of the gems, then, you'll unlock more chests, and you'll unlock this, which will give you access to a relic. Relics are powerful things, to say the least. They'll give you some type of special ability, generally if you hold Q, or it could have a passive ability that's pretty good as well. In this case, I have Jarny's Socks of Jumping, which will let me jump really bloody high. After a short charge up, of course. But, let's go back. And quest complete! Booyah. I like that little effect when they fall down. It's like, boing. It's pretty cool. Thankfully, they do tell you of new materials you've discovered. We got an optic lens, a bouncy ball, and some ever-cold ice. Marvelous! Now I can complete my landscape painting. Truth be told, I was out of orange paint. Scumbag. Making me risk my life just for your painting goods. This guy. Alright, back to door wall. And we go. Let's go craft some spells, and then I'll show you my late game character, I suppose. So with these new materials, let's see what we can do over here. Oh, also, this is a cool little thing. This wasn't in the alpha, but you'll notice my explosive powder is glowing. That is because I can upgrade it. Swap all materials in this item with their highest available upgrade. So it glows now, letting you know when there's an upgrade to the thing you currently have equipped. So in this case, I'll just press this, and boop, there we go. We are now equipped with a Type C! But, let's see what else we can do with here. What's the lightning rod? Let's get rid of that. That's not really doing too much. I could give it a bouncy ball. Why not? Let's see what the bouncy ball does. I'm not actually sure. It says, like, max of 2 bounces. Meh, that was kinda anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for something with a bit more oomph than that, but... Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers and whatnot. You know what? Hold on. Let's equip this. And equip the bouncy ball. Why not? You know what? Let's go crazy. There we go. We've basically just got a highly explosive blunderbuss of a spell now. I can dig it. You know what? I can dig that. And let's see what else we can do around here. We got the scrying blaze. What do you want? Let's get rid of that. That was more detrimental than anything else, I suppose. I could go with my classic trick bullet optic lens combo, which is actually a lot of fun to use. Also, that's a Type C optic lens, which is pretty bloody good. This is actually, I believe this is actually the same spell I had in my Alpha Dragon. It's a laser beam, but it's not just any laser beam, it refracts! Because whenever it hits an enemy, because of the trick bullet, it locks onto other enemies. As you can see right here, it's trying to target the ice in the ice caves. It's, again, there's lots of little spell combinations that you can do in this game. They're all pretty bloody wonderful. Let's replace that with, let's go with, what does this do? Boost knockback distance. Your spell will be cast twice, destroys enemy, we have already got that. Burning Trail. Creates a damage absorbing shield. That could be good. Or while crouching you bounce, you know what, let's make myself elastic. Let's get rid of that burning shield, or that burning thing as well. Let's get myself a better shield as well. So now, oh, I've never actually tried this before, this should be interesting. Go! Oh, that was actually kind of anticlimactic. I mean, I'm basically a bouncy ball, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, anyways. That's enough dinking around. That's some of the, you know, the more basic things. Over here's the alchemy station. If you recall, we found some Type C alchemy ingredients. Bloody hell. Apparently I should... Oh, no, it's because this is Type F. Right. We got F down here. You select the grade of your alchemy ingredients up, or via these tabs, and then you select the things, and you combine an essence with a stone, and you can make something. So with apple and leaf, we can make ninja sword. Don't ask me how the science works. I'm pretty sure none of it actually makes any sense. And of course, depending on the grade of it, you'll have a better thing. So since we're combining an F and a C, we'll end up getting a D. So there you go. That's basically how it works. It's a cool little mechanic for you to try and, ooh, let's just snap one of those. Those can be fun. Dangerous, but very fun. What was I trying to say though? I don't know, but yeah, you can use it to try and discover new materials that you haven't acquired yet, or if you press I to go into your inventory, you can sort of go over these and you can see your alchemical properties over here. So we need an essence of light and a water stone to make more ever cold ice. So again, lots of different things to do, but for now, let's go on ahead and go back to the title here so we can boot up into my main game here. So let's continue and go into the main guide. Take a look at what we have over here. Give me 1 second. Alright, and we're back. So, we are now playing as my main character, who, as you can tell, you know, he's got that red, he's got the red face, the green eyes, the white horns, and also I failed to demonstrate the character creation to show you guys. It's right up here behind this curtain. Over here you can customize the look of your character. There you go. All sorts of things, eyes, hat, accessories, blah, blah, blah. You can change everything. It's wonderful. And meanwhile, the lady up there will constantly criticize you for being ugly and bad at fashion. She just doesn't understand me. I'm just misunderstood, but let's take a look at what my character has. He's a bit more fun. He has a second spell. Also, he doesn't use a wand. He literally just holds a rift crystal in his hand, which, rift crystal, well, it teleports you towards the cursor when cast. So, I've got 4 grade F rift crystals in my hand. As I said, I don't use a wand, I just hold a rift crystal and it lets me bounce around. Over here I have Heat Wave, which penetrates through multiple enemies as a result of the diamond. As a result of fire, it sets fires on enemies, as you can tell by the text turning purple. And I have a miniature sun as well, which means it has a damaging aura. Then I have this spell. This is really the key to this and my artifact are really the key that makes this build wonderful. I have a soul contract, which you saw me construct earlier. And instead of mana, it consumes HP. That is the spell. That is literally the entire point of the spell, by the way. It is not meant to deal damage. It is actually meant to kill me. It sounds terrible, I know, but don't worry. I mean, those of you who've already played the game, you see my robes and you know what I'm going for here, but yeah, this is the purpose of the spell. I mean, it deals 270 damage. That's a significant chunk. That'll one-shot most enemies, but mostly it's just there to make sure I die. Down here, though, we got my Phoenix robes, which, if killed, you explode after a delay. If the explosion kills an enemy, you are revived. And I've got 2 explosive powders to really make the most out of it. So when I die, I have 5 seconds to locate someone, and when that 5 seconds is up, I explode, dealing 500 damage to whatever's nearby, and if it kills it, I'm alive again. So, that's pretty wonderful. In addition, I also have wings and a harpy feather to help me get around. I can jump 3 times, and my fall speed is reduced by 85% to, again, help me get around, help me locate my prey before I explode. And down here, the real secret to what makes this build wonderful is my artifact, the Pocket Tombstone. You deal double damage when below 30% HP. It should be noted that double damage does apply to the suicide explosion. I deal 1000 damage upon exploding. That's enough to one-shot a lot of, most of the associate degree bosses. It's actually joyous fun. So, also should note that it applies to my heat wave. While it's just, you'll understand. We're gonna go to the desert. I'm gonna show off just how wonderful this can be. So let's move on over here and let's abuse the rift crystals. I could be boring and go this way, but what do I have here? No, you haven't said the word. You need to say special words to. Oh, or you could do that. Fine. This guy obsesses over secret passages and how he can't find it, when apparently he literally just found it. But it takes you straight to the desert. But let's go! Let's have a little bit of fun, show you what the later game can be like. I could go for free play with the associates. Legally, I have to give you 2 15-minute breaks in a day. That's just enough time to get burned to death in the desert. Why, thank you, Headmaster. And we got a stranger traveling from the east. Well, oh yeah, the story, this is a story quest, so you might not understand some of the things that are going on here, but whatever. Well, let's do a free play in the associate's degree, why not? Have a little bit of fun. Oh yeah, oh, challenges. I haven't actually done a free play before. You get an extra material slot in your first spell, but your entire loadout is randomized. Oh, that could be fun. Bag of spilling. Sometimes drop materials from your loadout when you take damage. No thank you. Materials you pick up automatically replace. Wow, these are actually some cool ideas. I had no idea about this. Spells have no mana cost, but enemies deal 100 double damage. Oh, that's not double damage. Oh, fuck. That's 100 times damage. Not 100%. Oh my. And all enemies are replaced with goblin wizards. Alright. Well, anyways, let's go. Let's just play normal, no random challenges. Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Also should note, this enchantment means that it doesn't deal any damage, but the effects are increased, so... Originally this would deal 10 damage, but it's a blink spell, in case you can't tell by the materials. So I don't care, I just get the extra range out of it. Let's go. Let's boot on in. Maybe. It's taken a while to... Oh shit. Everything's gone white. That's the universal sign of crashing. I'm gonna reset the recording here just in case things went wrong. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure nothing went wrong. We are A-okay. So welcome to the desert with some pretty wonderful music. Have I ever mentioned this game's soundtrack? Because it's pretty good. Anyways, let's go on over here and dump my HP real quick. Okay, there we go. We are below 30% HP. Now everything I do will deal a lot more damage. Also, I'm about to die. That's okay. I have 5 seconds. Hi! Don't you run away from me, boy. You don't escape the Reaper. There is no mercy. So in case you can't tell, I literally just... This is what I do. I fly around and I kill things. It's great. Hold on, let me dump some more HP here. Why am I not taking damage? There we go. For some reason, it wasn't consuming the mana. Oh, hello there. He's the boss. Right, this is the desert boss. He's all over the place. He's Lock Brute, which means I forget what oh, he's got the basic laser. Just kill them all. How much HP? He's got... He doesn't have much. Okay, well, let's finish him with style, shall we? Come on now. Oh no, he got me. Whatever will I do? Goodbye. I love this spell. Alright, there we go. Back down to 30% as well. So we're gonna start dealing those sweet power hits again. Get out of here, dude. I'll fight you. I'll see you again later. Whoop, touch that poison. Again, this is just such a fun build because you just fly around, killing, murdering the innocents, basically, is probably the best way. Also, power hits bloody everywhere. Alright, let's slip through the crack here. It's just silly. It's a silly, fun way to play this game. I love it. And again, I don't have to worry about dying because, well, I can just blow up. I do really wish there was a way to blow up on command, because oftentimes I just end up sitting there, freaking waiting. Let's drop my HP again. Why not? I'll grab a Great F Harpy Feather. I mean, I won't do anything with it, but still. Holy crap! What happened up there? Apparently there were a lot of poor creatures clustered up over there. I'm sorry. Oh, I healed. Whoops. I was wondering why I was dealing such pathetic damage. Gotta watch out for your health bar, man. If it gets too high, that's when everything goes horribly wrong. Alright, let's go down. Just fire everything! Blink around! Oh dear, it would appear as though I've consumed all of my mana. Again, it doesn't really matter. My mana regenerates fast enough. Oop. Okay, no, I'm still below 30%. Okay, we're fine. So yeah, this is what you can do later in the game, and this isn't even like late game. If you look at the trailer on the Steam page at least, I don't know about anywhere else, but you can see them using some even more ridiculous spells, like a flaming tornado and some hellish nightmares like that. Let's take on the boss again. Why not? Hi there, guys. There's lots of vultures around here. Enraged Guardian, Lock Brute again. Oh dear. I'd rather not die in this phase because he might try and run away and be clever and stuff. There we go. Just hit him from down. Oh dear. All right, we got time. We got time. Come to me, you wimp! Oh! It's so stupid how effective of a tactic this is. It shouldn't be this effective, but it absolutely is. I mean, what am I talking about? It shouldn't be this effective. It bloody well should be. Just soar over the hills! The bastards won't know I hit them. As I said, I'm a suicidal phoenix. I just fly around burning literally everything. Best game 2014. I mean, that sounds like one of those silly reviews, you know? I can run around killing myself and still beat the game. 10 out of 10, IGN. That's what it sounds like. I'm not below 30 HP. There we go. Let the crits begin! I think I was on fire or something there. I don't know. I can never tell. HP bars don't matter. HP bars are for mortals. That's what I say. You all can just go on ahead and die, but I believe with that should be basically everything to cover in this game. Again, absolutely wonderful. I can highly recommend it, especially if you've got a bit of a creativity thing going for you. If you like to be creative, if you like to make spells, because, well, that's what this game is all about. This game is totally for you and you should pick it up. $10 via Good Old Games, Steam, and whatever the hell that second website is that I can't for the life of me remember the name of. It was something. I'll put it on screen again. I probably should have looked it up when I was hardcore chugging that water earlier, but you know what, whatever. Things like that just don't matter. Alright, let's get out of this cave. I'm sick and tired. I'm not a cave critter. I just want to take off and get out of here. Skedaddle on out of the desert. How's it going, buddy? This is a phase where I really don't want to kill myself on him because he moves around way too much. This is the phase where he just runs around like mad. Again, I would totally love to kill myself on him, but it doesn't matter because I just two-shot him anyway. I love the tombstone. I love the low HP, and I love the fact that the low HP doesn't have to scare me because I can just suicide. It's wonderful! It's Magicmaker, $10 on Steam, I can highly recommend it. And that'll be the end of this one, so be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.